The right side of my car started to make some weird sound. Listen, I'm going to take passport pictures, right? I did my makeup since 5 and it took me so long because I wanted to figure out how to do the right lip combo. The irony is that your girl doesn't have any lip stuff. I don't have much to put on my lips, only some red lipstick, you know the names. Maybe I may show you. However, this is where we are, and let me tell you, I tried different ways to make my lips look good. However, I ended up, maybe I should do two. How is that? I ended up removing all a couple times. Like I had a few, there were like a few times where I removed and adding new ones and back and forth. So I ended up just doing a black liner and some Vaseline. You can't really see it, but it's giving something. No, can you see it? And the makeup, just a little, try to do some baby hair, and the makeup, a simple one, blush and concealing powder. It's not even a concealer powder. I am I am on a lane for car washing and it's just very busy. Here I am going to take the pictures. Before I go take pictures, I wanted to clean my car. Let me tell you something. Oh, God is good. God is good because yesterday, like, I was coming from work and then let me tell you what happened. The right side of my car started to make some weird sound. So I asked my little sister, can you go check and see what was going on? And she checked. She's like, oh, it's coming around the tire, blah blah blah. I'm like, damn, what's going on? That's the tire that the mechanic just, he removed the whole thing and repaired the tire because it had a nail in it. So he repaired the tire, put it back. So I was like, maybe he didn't do something well. So I contacted the mechanic, called him, and I sent him text and let him know what was going on, because he's so good at his job, and when you contact him, he's really good at giving service, and he's just good at service. So yeah, so he helped me out. He came to check the car and let me know what was the problem. So I was like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable driving the car to work since you're telling me that I should drive slow and avoid highways, but I'm just going to take an Uber or whatever, a different like ride instead of a car, like instead of my car, and I'm going to drive this slowly back home because I was coming to work, getting ready to go to the next job. However, with the car sound, I'm so fortunate I was able to cancel, and very grateful that they were so good at hearing me. And so many people, they don't have, usually you don't have the luxury to just cancel your work. You don't have the luxury to just cancel your work and then wait for the next availability. Sometimes when you do that, it backfires. But I'm very fortunate that the industry I am in, which is house cleaning, truly allows me to do that. And also the status that I'm in, it also allows me to make those type of decisions. So the job was canceled or whatsoever, and now today, fast forward to today, he fixed the car. And let me tell you, for the past so many years, I bought this car in 2020. For the past 5-6 years, this car was making this sound when you're driving. It just and went to do an inspection on the car. Guess what, how much they charged me to fix the whole, the whole like thing that was going on, including other thing, because it's 2010 car. So it's also a Kia, right? And so they charged me like 2500 or something. They gave me like a whole quote of all those things that needs to be fixed on my car. And I was like, yeah, no. And that was like 2020, that was like in 2020, something like that. 2020. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good, I'm just gonna drive this car, and in a few years I will save money and buy a car cash. So I was like, I'm just gonna save money and buy a new car cash. Guess what? I saved money and used it for some random things. You know how when you're young, you're having fun. And don't ask me what I used the money for, because I don't know. Just money just goes. So it's very important to just make sure that you are saving your money properly and being truly disciplined with your savings and your emergency accounts, etc. Anyways, that's a different subject. So talking about the car and the saving, I didn't get the chance to do that. So by the time I wanted to buy a new car, I started to think about the loan options, because I was like, this car, I'm getting tired of it, the noise. And God, sorry Georgia, I hope that you don't take it personal. Truly, I did think about that. Sorry Georgia. So I'm having all these decisions to make. I'm gonna buy a car on the loan, and I'm calculating how much it's going to cost me. I'm calculating how down payment, and I didn't get the chance to do that because something just kept me behind. It just didn't seem right. It didn't sit right with me to go ahead and get a loan on a car and all this. So fast forward to today again. The mechanic, he fixed the problem, that the wheel problem that was going on with the car. He also fixed the sound. And let me tell you, when he called me to come inside so he can drive around and make me realize what he did, I just, I was concerned about I heard like a different sound outside of the car. I was like, well, what is that sound? He was like, oh, I'm going to I just need to spray it and it should be fine. It's the belt. It's like, okay. And then a few seconds later, I was like, wait, hold on, something is different. Literally, I was like, something is different. Did you fix the sound? I was shocked. I was like, did you fix the sound? Did you fix the sound? Because I'm not sure if the guy in front of me is looking at me, but actually it's fine. You can watch because I got all my lights on, so that's fine. So I was like, did you fix the sound? I couldn't believe. I was like, wait. He drove around where I live, and I just couldn't believe, because when I got in the car and he was driving a little bit, I'm used to the sound, so it has been programmed to my mental that it's just going to make it was a really annoying sound. But when you have been driving a car for so long, when you have been around something for so long, you just can't notice it anymore. It just becomes natural. So I'm like, wait, hold on. I was shocked, and I'm very grateful of everything that he did. I'm very grateful for what he did. Grateful. I truly appreciate, like, I cannot describe how much I appreciate what he did. Oh my goodness, I cannot, because they charged me so much. And then when he had checked the car, he told me he told me what was the issue, like how he was going to fix it and stuff. So I was like, okay, sure. It makes sense why it's so busy here. There's only one area that's working, so it makes sense why it's so busy, and there's no one behind me, so we should be good, right? So that happens. I'm shocked. I'm very grateful. Until this moment, I'm sitting in my car And I just cannot believe, I was like, I was going to take a nap, but I'm just going, because I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed about, you know, certain ideas. But anyways, so I was like, let me call him, ask him how it's going, how far he is, and so I can go, you know, check my car. And then all that happened, I'm like, you know what, I am going to do something, be occupied, and then go get my passport pictures, because I'm getting ready to get a passport. First time getting a Canadian passport, because your girl is a citizen. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen in this country, and I have been a citizen for 4 years, and I've never gotten a passport. For some reasons, I never gotten a passport, and today is the day I'm gonna get the pictures for the citizen passport, for the passport. And then tomorrow I'm extremely busy. Probably on Friday I am going to bring my papers, depending on what time they close. That's the question. I'm going to check actually what time they close, because someone gave me the name of the area. So I would like to, do you guys like my phone case? I love it. It looks so cute. Look it. I like it. It looks so cute. I don't know if you can see. It has this bluish. Maybe on daytime you can see it. But anyways, the place is called Immigration Citizenship. I'm gonna check it out on Google. Oh my god. They close 4 p.m. Anyways, 4 p.m. is crazy. 4 p.m. is crazy. Why you go home 4? Why don't you go home 8? Let them pay for more hours. Because some of us, we finish work late and they close Saturday and Sunday. What kind of sorcery is that? Like, this country is crazy when it comes to the hours of the most important things that you need. It's just, why do you open at this time and close at this time? But anyways, yeah, so I'm very grateful. So I'm going to take the pictures. I decided to make a video starting out of nowhere, like out of nowhere. I'm going to show you guys how I make enzymes. I don't make enzymes. How I make a drink for enzymes intake. Okay, because it's very important when you are eating a high protein diet, or in general if you eat as a human, you truly need your enzymes, right? So enzymes they help breaking down protein in the body, so you can digest them better, so you can digest your protein better. That's the whole point of enzymes. I love when food is so raw and natural. You know, I love when a food is just, I love getting my nutritions. I love getting my nutritions from the food, right? As much as I can. That I love that more than taking pills. Okay, my car is washing now. So that's the whole like point with enzymes. They help break down protein in the body, so it can fasten, it can help with digestion. I was feeling like bloated, and I still do feel bloated sometimes when I don't take those enzymes. So right now what I'm going to show you guys, I talked about it to my sisters, talked about it to them, and I'm not sure if they're going to try it. I was going to be consistent because I started this like a few weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago. So, and it shows so much different in my body. It doesn't feel so bloated, because when your digestion is not the best, then you feel bloated. You feel like you are holding so much weight. That's how I feel. That's how I was looking at myself. I was like, I know I'm eating this and that, So I did some research and realized that I need more fiber. So I incorporated a few things that I love. I love making them every single morning. It's like I'm addicted now, which is good because who doesn't want to be addicted to something that makes you feel good, something that enriches your body, you know? So I started making chia seeds in the morning, well, the night before, and if I forgot, I just make it in the morning and let it sit for a few minutes and then take it 10 to 20 minutes before I have my breakfast. My breakfast is heavy in protein, which means that I eat like 4 eggs. If you eat too, good for you. I love my eggs. I love eggs. I eat with bread and I do peanut butter. Incorporate chia seeds in the morning and water because that's when. Is it done? Alright, guys, I'm back home. As you can see, I have on my robe because I'm getting ready to go to bed. Literally, it's quite late, you know. I want to get the picture done. Okay, it is 9:20 right now. I just got home not too long ago. It's late. It's quite late and I'm very tired. Last night I went to bed very late. I came to sleep around 12 or something, and that's very late. I know that I said in the car that I was going to show you guys how I'm making the enzymes drink. I said I'm going to show you how I'm making the enzyme. I guess it's not happening. It is not happening because time is going. I personally want to go to bed early, wake up early, and just, yeah, I would love to do that because it has been a long time since the last time I did that. It has been a few days, okay? It has been the whole weekend. We are Wednesday. So the whole Monday, no, Saturday, like during the weekend, your girl didn't sleep early, and that's not the best. Usually I go to bed 9. Um, no, I go to bed around 10. 10. The latest is, yeah, the latest is 10:30. So for me to go to bed, yeah, the latest is 10:30. So for me to go to bed 11:30, 12 in the morning is just too much, and it starts wearing me off quickly, and I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that. Actually, I prefer sleeping early. Anyways, let me tell you what happened, right? So I want to get the pictures done. The first place I went to was a London Drugs. London Drugs, that is Northgate London Drugs. I want to get the pictures done. And let me tell you, this guy took the pictures. It was my fault, you know. When he showed me the picture, it wasn't going well for the first few shots. You know how they have to adjust. He had to adjust according to his judgment. And then when he showed me the picture, I didn't have my glasses on. So when I was putting on my glasses on, I was like, I put my glasses on and I was like, yeah, that's good, that's good. And he said, don't just look at them after an hour. You can take a look at them. I'm like, okay, cool. I got into the car and something told me just check the pictures right now. So I checked the pictures. I didn't like them. I didn't like the pictures at all. Okay, so I was like, you know what, that's fine. When I was doing some research, I did some research about passport photos for those who have done them, and I saw this one girl who said going to take passport photos. I'm going to take my passport photos at 2 different locations, and I was like, oh, that's actually a good idea. You know, if I go take my pictures, the first location I may not like them regardless, and then the second location I may like them. So I went the first location, obviously no, that was a no. I looked like I was about to cry because you know he took too long to take the pictures, and I just didn't realize that when he showed me I should have took my time and take the picture and check the pictures. But yeah, no. And then I was like, you know what, let me go to a second location. And I was like, God blessed me with some cash, although yeah. So I went to the second location. This second location was Shoppers. I went to Shoppers, and took the pictures, you know, obviously they had to adjust the camera wasn't working for some reason. They were having some issues with the camera, and you know, they called each other. They called, I think, the manager or something, and she helped out, and you know, so they took the pictures, and the girl was so nice. She showed me, and this time I was like, let me put in my glasses and pay attention, because I'm not trying to go at a third location when I don't like the pictures, you know. I was like, you know, the first location they darked me a little bit, which I do believe that they did. I don't know if that's how the pictures are supposed to come out, but they're kind of darkened. So I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of that. So I just, you know, I was like, yeah, I like this and whatever. And these ones are slightly better than the first location. So I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, I can take these ones. But anyways, okay, when it comes to making the enzyme, I don't think that tonight is the night, because I feel tired. I really feel tired. I want to take a shower, wash my face. I can't wait to wash this makeup off, take a shower, and eat dinner, because I want to eat dinner before bed. 9:27. I want to eat dinner, and then go to bed. Literally go to bed. I'm not trying to sleep anymore late tonight, because tomorrow I have a very long day. And so when I have a very long day, I know, like, with the work that I do for a living, it takes so much. So I truly need rest, given that in the past few days I haven't been sleeping enough hours. So I truly need rest. And I have not been faithful with my time. You know, I'm kind of sensitive with time. So I have not been faithful with my time in the morning. When I said I'm going to wake up at 6:20, I end up waking up like 6:45, 7, because I'm pushing the time, and I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I like when I say I'm waking up at 6:20, I wake up 6:20, and it's a progress. It will happen here and there, but it's always good to go back to the original routine. It makes my day so much better. I end up doing a lot in the morning. I end up reading my Bible for enough time when I follow that. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It is another day, y'all, and finished work. Now I'm driving to go pick up my mom, because she wanted to get her hair done, and at the same time she took her car to a mechanic so he can do an oil change for her. I don't know if you can see me. So on my way to go pick her up, and then because of that, I thought I could just call you. I could just talk to you on my way while I'm waiting for her. I'm going to pick her up. She's getting her hair done, so she should be done in about 10 minutes. They told her in 20 minutes, so it has been 20 minutes since they say that. Hey y'all, I am about to make the enzyme drink now, and this is what I put in the freezer because I didn't want the ingredients to go bad. In here, in this Ziploc bag, I have papaya, kiwi, and pineapple. I forgot to show you the ginger, but I also add ginger, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the blender. I'm going to add water so it doesn't get stuck in the blender. I didn't get to show you how I was doing the blending because my mom was home and we were just talking and I forgot to film that, but I blended the whole thing and this is the final result of everything. I will put the rest in the ice tray so that way I have it for longer, because keeping it in the fridge will go bad and you will lose the nutrition. But this is how it came out and I really love it. Me and my mom tried it. This time I added a little bit more ginger. She didn't say much about how it tastes, but anything that is healthy, she is with it. Also, because I ran out of food to eat, I ended up making some food for the next few days. And here I have bell pepper, onions, garlic, tomatoes and lemon on the side. I'm going to mix all of that in a container with the chicken, put it in the oven, and that will be my lunch or dinner for the next few days. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talking and sharing certain things that I'm doing and what I'm going through, how my car broke down and everything. And I enjoyed filming and sharing parts of me. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.